Welcome to ERi-TV English News Broadcast, dear viewers. اسمي برسابة تغلى قدام headlines for today. President Isaias visited historical buildings in the Kremlin. Diaspora nationals celebrate Independence Day anniversary. United Arab Emirates withdraws from USled Maritime Coalition. And Canada's Nova Scotia appeals for help amid unprecedented fires. On your local reports, President Isaias and his delegation in the morning hours of today visited the historical buildings and heritage in Kremlin. During his visit, President Isaias was provided briefing on the historical buildings of Kremlin and the heritage and paintings as well as places of worship it is holding. President Isaias and his delegation also visited the Treasure Museum, which displays more than 40,000 exceptional heritage, including costumes, ornaments, documents, as well as war materials of the Russian Tsar. President Isaias and his delegation also visited the Diamond Fund Collection Museum, which displays a variety of minerals. Eritrean nationals in the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Uganda and Canada celebrated the 32nd Independence Day anniversary with patriotic zeal under the theme Heroic Feet Anchored on Cohesive Ranks. At the celebratory event organized in Dubai, Mr. Usman Mohammed Umar, Eritrea's ambassador to the United Arab Emirates, said that the 32nd Independence Day anniversary is being celebrated at the time of the 30th anniversary of the referendum in which the Eritrean people voted 99.8% for independence and called for reinforced participation in the national affairs. The event was highlighted by general knowledge and sports competition, as well as cultural and artistic performances by a cultural troupe from Eritrea. Likewise, the 32nd Independence Day anniversary was enthusiastically celebrated in Kampala, Uganda on 27 May, featuring various cultural and artistic programs depicting the day. Nationals in Montreal, Canada also celebrated the 32nd Independence Day anniversary, featuring various programs depicting the day. Three-month vocational training was organized to 269 students of ERi College of Business and Social Science. The vocational training that was organized in cooperation with the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch of the higher education institutions and ERi College of Business and Social Science included computer maintenance, satellite dish installation, video editing, basic computer application and graphics. Dr. Stefanos Hailemariam, Dean of the college, called on the trainees to apply the training they were provided in improving their livelihoods. Ms. Mansoura Ismail, on her part, said that the objective of the training was part of the effort to equip the students with various skills alongside their regular education. The trainees, on their part, commending for the opportunity of training they were provided, called for organizing similar training programs for fellow students. On your last local report, Youth Organizations Week in connection with the 32nd Independence Day anniversary has been organized in the subzones of Haikota, La'alaigash, Aordet and Gonyi Gashbarka region. The Youth Organizations Week included general knowledge competitions, short story, poems, discussion forum, dramas, as well as cycling competition. The objective of the program was to enable the youth to identify their skills as well as to exchange experiences among each other. Mr. Suleiman Yusuf, head of Youth Organizations Follow-up in the region, called on the youth to strengthen participation in safeguarding the national sovereignty and in the preservation of the noble national cultural values, and called on partners to strengthen their contribution in the effort to develop the overall capacity of the youth. The administrators of the subzones, on their part, commending the strong discipline and commitment of the youth that the youth are demonstrating, expressed readiness to stand alongside the union branches in all their endeavors. Still to come here on ERi-TV, your international reports. Do stay with us. Welcome back. The United Arab Emirates has withdrawn from a United States-led maritime coalition after an extensive evaluation of its security needs. This is according to its Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The United Arab Emirates also said it was committed to dialogue and to diplomatic engagement to advance regional security and stability, as well as ensuring navigation safety near its shores in accordance with international law. The decision marks a pivotal moment in the region's geopolitical landscape, altering the dynamics of international cooperation and maritime security. The 34-nation task force, headquartered at the U.S. Naval Base in Bahrain, was formed to counter terrorism and piracy in the Red Sea and Gulf areas. The region contains some of the world's most important shipping routes, and since 2019, there have been a series of attacks on vessels at times of tension between the U.S. and Iran. The United Arab Emirates, with its strategic position along vital maritime trade routes, had been an active participant in the US-led coalition. On your final report, authorities in the eastern Canadian province of Nova Scotia have appealed for outside help as firefighters battle raging wildfires that have forced more than 16,000 people from their homes. Nova Scotia's Premier Tim Houston said on Wednesday that his government had received assistance from other provinces, including several water bombers, and had contracted officials in the northeastern United States to seek additional resources. Dozens of firefighters have been fighting to contain two large out-of-control blazes near the provincial capital of Halifax. 14 fires are burning across the province, causing hazy skies and anxiety among residents. Fire officials in Nova Scotia, home to just more than 1 million people, had warned that gusty winds and low humidity on Wednesday could fuel the Tantalon fire that continues to burn about 30 kilometers west of Halifax. Houston, the premier, announced late on Tuesday a ban on all activities in Nova Scotia's forests, including hiking, camping, fishing, hunting, the use of off-road vehicles, and logging. You're still here with us on ERi-TV, dear viewers, and now a recap of the major headlines. President Isaias visited historical buildings in Kremlin. Diaspora nationals celebrate Independence Day anniversary. United Arab Emirates withdraws from US-led Maritime Coalition. And Canada's Nova Scotia appeals for help amid unprecedented fires. That was all for today, dear viewers. Thanks for watching.